becoming more authentic, more comfortable in your own skin. Hi, Philip Montrose here. My wife and partner Jane and I, we help people to step up, tap into the heart of success with holistic coaching and healing. I'm here in the beautiful Sugar Ridge Pine State Park in Sonoma, California. And it's a wonderful, expansive place to talk about being more authentic. Isn't it wonderful to feel at ease with yourself, just being comfortable, natural, not having to put on a face or an act or protect yourself or fit in? It's wonderful, it's natural, it's organic. But how do you do it? How do you get in this wonderful natural state? Well, 4 things I want to share with you today that can help you become more authentic. First is finding your strengths. With strength comes power and expression. And in that power and expression, you have a lot of gifts to share and to explore and to develop, and skills that you're interested in as well. And you get in the flow. Think about what makes you strong, gives you power physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You know, what empowers you, what makes you feel strong and alive. It's easy to be authentic when you're in that place, and you may take it for granted because it's so natural to you, but start to prioritize it, start to find it, start to live it. And as the saying goes, if you're doing what you love every day, you'll never work a day in your life. And that's relatively true, but it's something that might guide and inspire you as well. So find those strengths, live them, and life will become a lot easier and more natural for you. The second thing to be aware of, kind of on the flip side, is to consider your weaknesses. Your weaknesses. I'm talking about 2 things here. One is your vulnerabilities, and the other side is areas you're just not good at, you're not suited for. So first, your vulnerabilities, areas that you're triggered, that you're stuck, maybe things from childhood, things that upset you, people, situations that bother you. This may be from an external source and a trigger. Someone may behave inappropriately even, but it's still coming from inside, that part that's reacting. And that needs to be addressed sooner or later. The sooner it does, the easier it is to be authentic and natural. And you can do that through coaching or healing. We like holistic EFT that we teach, or spiritual kinesiology. Get support from coaches, friends, maybe videos like this, or resources, books, other people. They're invisible resources, your soul, as well as angels and guides, and inner awareness too can help you recognize and overcome weaknesses. So that's one part to be aware of. And the other part is there are areas you're just not suited for. You can't be everything to everyone, and you can't be good at everything. Some things you may even enjoy and you're not good at. You may enjoy music or art and you're not particularly good at it. If you're not good at accounting, don't do a job that you mostly have to do bookkeeping, right? So arrange your life so you minimize things that you're not particularly suited for. We knew a lady who was good at craft work, was a good craftsperson, sewing and so forth. She decided suddenly that she should go to ministry school to ordain herself. And as soon as she got in, that whole experience was terrible for her. She received a lot of criticism, a lot of feeling that she just wasn't fitting in, even though these were spiritually devoted people who were trying to become ministers themselves. So this negative feedback showed her that she was out of her element. She wasn't really suited for becoming a minister, however interested she may be on a certain level. So that's how we sometimes learn. We have to try different things and sometimes fail, sometimes make mistakes. And sometimes that people get that imposter syndrome, that I'm just trying on different things to see if it works, and that's part of growing up too and maturing, right? So on the one hand, deal with your vulnerabilities. On the other hand, be aware of areas you're just not suited for. Third, recognize programming. Recognize programming. We're programmed since we were born to keep us safe or have people do what we think they should. Our parents, specifically at the beginning, and then it becomes teachers and media and government and institutions. It goes on and on as we get older. We're layered in with all this programming, and some of it may be useful. Some of it we want to reject, but first we need to be aware of it. For instance, if you were told that you should be a good boy or a good girl, what does that mean? That can be very inhibiting, trying to please people, and there may be an element of control and fear with that too. So those shoulds and have tos, those are little things to be aware of that put you into an uncomfortable, inhibited place, as opposed to becoming more natural and spontaneous and in the flow and authentic. And similarly, another trigger I see with a lot of people I help is an idea that I must be successful by now, by whatever age the person is. According to whom is the question. Again, another should, a have to. So be aware of these beliefs, these programmings, these shoulds that we were told we were supposed to be, and then we can be more authentic. We can respond to an email naturally, gracefully, with care if it's worth it, as opposed to reacting and having pat responses or yelling or screaming sort of in our email. So be aware of how things are coming toward you and how you're responding to them. And fourth element to be aware of is starting to live and grow into your purpose, which you may already be in or discovering. And for a lot of people, as they become more comfortable materially, they've explored enough and have enough material comfort, that may open up a space to find your purpose. In other words, to have your own needs met, so they overflow and you can serve and help others with your strengths, as we talked about. And then you're in this sort of ongoing flow with the support of the universe, your soul, invisible realms, and resources may come to you a lot more naturally as you do this. So, becoming more authentic, it is a natural, organic process. You can do it. You can start to be more transparent, shed your skin, so to speak, of a lot of these weaknesses and programming, and let your strengths and your heart open and your love shine into the world. Being that way is a wonderful way to be, and we hope you have a great day today and going forward, being more and more authentic. So it's so natural. You don't even have to think about it.